Here we go. Match number 4 in the round of 16 here in the CC Masters Qualifier number 1. It's not China versus Korea, it is China versus China. Two young players, 24 and 25, only Romantic versus Colorful. LP Club internal match, I would say. Human versus Night Elf, of course. We have Romantic starting in red in the bottom left. In the top left of Echo Isles, and Colorful in the upper right. So, let's see how things go. Match starts.
In this matchup currently, there's still a lot of debate going on, at least when last I checked. We saw quite a bit of Demon Hunter, a bit of Keeper still, and a lot of Warden. Colorful has been very fond of the Warden recently, but of course she is very map dependent. Here on Echo Isles, she is playable, not as easily as on Terranas, but still very much so playable if you start off with a big creep camp at the Merc, and that's exactly what it's looking like right now. Ancient of War down, slightly greedily so positioned at the Merc camp. If human players decide to be very aggressive against that, that can already be a big headache for the Night Elves in the early game. Romantic normally is more fond of creeping, getting level 3, tons of footies, late tech. But that doesn't mean he's not capable of applying pressure early as well. Sending over a militia first to scout. I guess that's standard. If you want to steal the Shadow Priest, you need to be able to do that with a peasant. And that already is going to make things quite a bit more difficult for the Night Elf. It is a Warden, by the way, against the AM. And yeah, this first Merc camp creep isn't gonna be happening completely uncontested.
All right. Romantic, one of the best in this early harasses, and apparently the map name doesn't seem to work yet. We will fix it, or try to fix it as soon as possible, but it will be there in, like, soon. So, how will this go? Colorful gets the Shadow Priest, that's the first big thing.
Yeah.
But can
and
he
I
get
guess the peasant call, the militia call, was just too late. He just mistimed it. Which is a pretty big mistake. Like, the purpose of this peasant being here is so you get the Shadow Priest. Yeah. Plus scouting, of course. But getting the Shadow Priest is a big deal. But no, the Warden gets it. Gets the first couple of last hits. With the footy coming in here, perhaps he can harass it a little bit more. I'm surprised he's not using Shadow Strike on the footman.
There could be 2 steals potentially.
Oh,
that was close, but the Warden got it. And especially against Romantic, we've seen a lot of Warden fail here due to stolen creeps, due to stolen Shadow Priests. Colorful, very calm and collected, getting everything he needs. And how good is a Ring of Regeneration early game on a Warden?
Absolutely. Really nice. If you pressure the Warden over and over, footman bashing away at her, she can get pressured pretty hard and find herself low HP, unable to do anything. Also, this will save her Moon Juice, something to keep in mind, and make it easier for him to replenish mana, which is, of course, what the Warden is all about. Also, curious AM movement. He goes for the green, then goes to the enemy green, steals only the circlet away. Militia get level 2 in the meantime, but he's only level 2 now, the AM is. And against the Warden, it's always a little bit dangerous, being low level. But at the same time, Warden far from level 3 herself. Going to the Merc camp, really important. They're spamming for the Berserker. Both these players, and Romantic gets it. This is a really big deal. Colorful want to get the Berserker himself, but a little bit too slow. Warden, if she wants to get this kill, has to invest a lot of mana into this Berserker. Will do so. But that means the rest of the unit's kind of exposed. No dust on the AM, so at least the Archer is safe. But it's 1 Archer and 1 Shadow Priest only. This is not an easy defense now for the Night Elf.
But the Berserker is falling in the south with another Shadow Strike. There we go. Warden climbing up to level 3. But what can Romantic do? Wisps have already been killed. Tech is still on the way. He definitely delays the Hunter's Hall with this. And this is the only... Okay, there's 2 Moonwells. He's building the 3rd one now. But he can't afford to lose this one. Then there's no second hero. He can't produce any new units, can't get any more mercenaries. Warden needs a staff, and he needs repair, but the repair is too late. Oh, and even the staff is cancelled!
Oh, that's such a big mistake.
Disaster strikes for Colorful.
Oh, Colorful, what was that? Only 2 wisps nearby, I guess. Oh, this is starting to become a complete nightmare for Colorful. He needs to save these wisps. They are absolutely crucial.
Yeah,
But one more may very well be falling.
Not even
Dude, that
detonating.
Berserker going to the human was actually such a big deal.
Yeah, he bought so much time with this.
Yeah, if Colorful gets that one instead, this is all gonna be looking very different. At least the Warden will be getting level 3 here if she gets that last hit. Actually, not quite. Needs a little bit more after that.
Thank you, Herr Wusel, for the 28-month resub and Smoking Now for 7 months. So many subs today. Thank you for the love. So, Hunter's Hall is late. Therefore, Lores are late. He can't go for Mercenaries because... Okay, now he can. But that's gonna be his only reinforcement. And he needs to build more Wisps. 5 Wisps queued. And Romantic, he's getting ready for his Rifle Caster push. First rifle already out. He even has time for the Mountain King. When there's no Demon Hunter, of course, Mountain King's still a very, very good choice. Warden found level 3, though.
AM is kind of failing to creep the Ogre Magi over here. If he wants to commit to this, gotta cost him quite a few HP. Level 2 Shadow Strike is still dangerous. Or does he have level 2 Fan?
Not skilled yet. He's going for the Magi.
Okay. With Shadow Strike 2, that's not too hard to do. Hoping for the big mana. But honestly, everything here is good. I like this camp by the Warden. Like, no matter what he finds, it's good.
Great healing. Okay. Staff out now. But yeah, there's a Romantic push coming soonish. Very important that he stole this now. Also to delay the progress of the Mountain King. And continues to creep. So no second hero for Colorful. First Law coming up. But no Echo Harass from this Warden at all, despite the staff.
He's going to get level 4 here, I believe. And this is where the Warden starts to look very strong. It's not actually quite enough, but he's almost there now. No tech. Tier 2 only. Don't you need bears or MGs? Like, how do you want to beat rifles with only tier 2?
Yeah. Lots of Ogre Maulers. I don't know, Remo.
I mean, the reforged Ogre Maulers look pretty scary, but the classic ones, they're still rather derpy. Don't know if that's gonna work out. Penta Pishna, thank you very much for the 7-month resub. Lucky 7 Lul? I don't even remember that movie at all. Lucky number 11?
I do. It was a good one.
Such a long time ago.
Bruce Willis and all.
Forces are under attack.
For once, I know a movie. Warden kills a priest, but Romantic is coming, man. 45 supply, only up against Dryads. And a couple of mercs. Shop cancelled. Yeah, there's no potions. There's no tech. There's no orb. There's no staff. Is there no hope?
Romantic's really deep in the base. Finally the Warden staffing. Again, the staff looking to be rather late. So what's he gonna go for? Priest first, makes sense. Get rid of the sustain. And there's the Final Knives. So no blink for this Warden. Could make things a little bit dangerous. Stormbolt finds her. But that big healing is still available. And actually TP out from the AM, wanting to minimize the losses.
Oh. Good hold.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of an early push though, right? Like,
yeah,
he didn't have level 3 MK yet. He only had 2 priests. No Sorks at all.
45 supply is kind of a weird timing to push, I agree. But maybe he thought, oh, I did so much damage in the early mid-game. Let's try to do some more. But for once, Colorful doing a good job. That sounds mean. That's not what I... That's not how I meant it. For the first time in this game, maybe he...
Neo Bully.
Oh, man, come on. That wasn't intentional. And we get tier 3, so I think Colorful is stabilizing. He's close to level 5 Warden as well. But not too many creeps to take anymore. Of course, Turtle, Murlocs. But he needs some human kills as well. Thank you, Wow Kante, for the 7-month resub. B2W hype!
Interesting game here. Warden one base play, getting harassed heavily in the early, and then a botched push allows Colorful after all to go tier 3. But it's still anybody's game, I'd say. In this one base versus one base scenario, when human is only tier 2, level 6 Warden is actually a game winner. With tier 3, human has better answers to deal with the avatar, but on tier 2 only, it's very hard to do. Warden going now for the Invis potion, but I saw a gyro earlier, which has detection, of course. True sight. Dryads looking to snipe out some priest. That's pretty cool.
Oh. Yeah, and this is
reminiscent of Moon.
Yeah, this is the new multitasking of Colorful. He was a one army, one screen player for a long time. Now he controls the Warden here. He controls the Dryads in the main, trying to snipe some mortars and casters there. Oh, Shadow Strike on this mortar. That's a big deal. Big deal.
That's also the level up. Fan committed and gets to level 5.
So Fan 3 or Strike 3. Not decided yet. Okay, we're going into a territory where Colorful can actually win stuff. And we get bears. We have an AP in the base against the 70 supply push. But we're kind of far away from 70 supply, aren't we? And the first mortar snipe. I like the late mid game.
More teams always really good with frag shards. No frag shards here, obviously, but tier 2 only. I always wonder, like in tier 2 human armies, are mortar teams the best thing to add in? Yes, they're really good against Dryads, but rifles are also really good against Dryads. And rifles, they die more slowly than mortar teams do.
Mortars are good against buildings, you know.
They're good against buildings, that's true. That's the big benefit. But look at that. Next mortar team again getting found by this run-by squad of Dryads. Really, really good usage of them. Oh, Warden getting bashed. This might be the TP forced on her. Unfortunate for Colorful.
Yeah, using the TP over a potion. This is where this skill build has its downside. No blink out of these situations. So if you're a little too eager to harass and misposition a little and getting caught by a Stormbolt, there is a chance for the Warden to die with a little bit of luck at the bashes.
No mountain cancels production, going back into no upkeep and teching now instead.
Wow.
Which is very strong in the late game, but takes a while. And is Colorful gonna read this weird decision?
He's gonna see it with the Dryads soon.
Dude, these Dryads, they're like winning him the game, actually.
Yeah. We hate it a lot on Dryads only, but if you play it this way,
yeah,
it's actually really good. Romantic going tier 3, by the way, for frag shards, for triple hero, for maybe knights. Colorful at the same time transitioning into mountain giants.
Look at how he's positioning the Dryads, by the way. It's nighttime, he has ultra vision advantage, he's waiting for reinforcements to come out of the buildings, which he will see first, and his Dryads aren't being seen by Romantic. Dude! This is like some super advanced stuff.
Yeah.
Really impressed with Romantic.
Colorful.
Colorful. Warden going into the main. He retrained to Blink Fan of Knives, and that's a couple of easy kills. 1, 2, 3. As a staff as well. MK is far away from the main. Ooh, that's a lot of kills. Invol popped, another fan coming. Dryads killing off the units, the stragglers, basically. Oh, the bear is misrallied. That's an unfortunate one. This one will be lost.
Yeah, there's no staff. And no TP. So the units are endangered now. First Dryad down. You can see the power of the rifleman here. But only one dead so far. And the bear is distracting. Of course, he's going to lose this one. But for the amount of kills he got, and only one Dryad lost except from the bear, that was a really good attack. Look at the
bear was a little bit unnecessary, but this was a magnificent trade, dude. This was amazing.
Once again, a Trump deal.
One of the best trade deals of all time. Absolutely.
By the way, the life of these mercs and archers must be so
Yeah, they're
boring. They're just at home.
I don't know, maybe they're setting up a barbecue, having a bit of roasted... What do night elves eat? Roasted leaves, probably.
Roasted leaves, yeah. But especially the mercs, like they get hired. They had a decent job in the early game, but then not used anymore. Were they worth their money?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Forces are under attack.
A bit of Shadow Priest troll action is always good in the early.
Archmage getting caught. Almost surrounded. There's no TP on him. But of course, no damage coming from only 4 Dryads. Thank you, WoozaJ, or WooZay, for the 3-month resub. Love you, less than 3. Love you too, mate. Love you too.
A town is under siege.
This has become a very turtley game, suddenly. We have no expansions, no necessarily threats that you need to attack. Oh, Colorful, I was praising him a lot this game, but attacking into the human main, that is perhaps a little ill-advised. Bears are actually really strong right now. There is no sorceresses for slow. Slow is always the biggest enemy of bears in this matchup.
He
We only
prevents
have
the
rifles priests.
He prevents the paladin. That's really big, and now he retreats.
Oh my god.
That's it. Like,
Colorful, you're so smart.
yeah, he had a good timing here, just sniping the altar. He should really not commit to this because he has no TP, and it's really dangerous. Why? If he snipes the blacksmith, that's so big as well. Raw bears? No.
Romantic is coming out of his base a little. He doesn't have frag shards yet, right? How much lumber is that again, chat? How much lumber is frag shards? It must be like at least 150, right?
I'm not sure. He got inner fire, but that's about it for now.
A town is under siege.
Oh, is he really committing to this blacksmith? Nope. First sorceress is out. So now the bear's starting to feel the slow, but only 1 Sork so far.
There's a lot of dispel. This druid still dead. Still no stab. Still no avatar. But time for the expansion of Colorful. Bottom right, 70% done.
I'd love to see MG. But of course for that he also needs... Oh, he's got 2 MGs coming.
Yeah.
Colorful!
He got the upgrades quite some time ago, and now 14 supply mountain giants.
Dude, he's playing this so well. I am really impressed. Oh, and the Warden, guess who cheese mining?
Oh, 2 mortars. Suicidal mortars, I don't know. They are not really in fighting mood these days. Gets the kills. And with the
Has
blink...
anti-magic if he needs it.
Yeah. There we go.
Priest the spell, how quick is he?
Triple kill. Level 6, blink out. No... Wow. Like, it feels like he was asleep for like the first 6 minutes of the game. And then he woke up and his Dryad play got him into the game. And since then, he's playing pretty flawless.
Nice. I told you guys! I told you! Colorful, what a player.
Under attack.
One thing he's missing here, in my opinion, is upgrades, especially armor upgrades. But he's got the expansion now, about to be running in 20 seconds or so. Already with almost 70 supply. Romantic, like he has been under Colorful's boot for most of this game.
Yeah.
Or ever since that botched push towards the main.
Yeah. Also no expansion. No second push. Avatar summoned to get some spirits. There's a lot of corpses thanks to the triple kill. And he's so annoying then, especially on the casters. Finally the altar is back. Finally the paladin is coming.
Yeah. Frag shards also finally finished. But look how all this was so late because of the economy harass earlier. Because of how low lumber was. And now, expose mining.
Yeah. Gets
Fully mining in just a second. Warden's about to have an 80 supply army backing her up. And the harassment continues with spirits.
And of course vision. Like, for the duration of the spirit, he will know exactly what Romantic is doing.
Yeah. This is a masterclass Warden game. Well, and in the beginning, like, how he lost the Moonwells and Wisps, that was a bit of a, you know, a blunder. But other than that, this is just outstanding. Especially thanks to this Dryad run-by style. Interception style.
70 supply Night Elf moving out. 0-0 upgrades, but 1-0 is about to be finished. Mana potion, invo potion, anti-magic potion. And only 60 supply for Romantic.
It is still a little bit scary fighting against this human army because levels benefit the humans still greatly on all of his heroes, basically. The Warden, yeah, she gets a little bit stronger, I guess, when she gets Fan of Knives, but like, what, she has to be level 9 until she has got good Fan of Knives? Like, the Warden doesn't become much stronger. The Panda, though, does, and I love this choice here being added in. Panda could creep level 2 at least at the Murloc camp, and then if a fight should break out and trading is happening, then this Panda will scale greatly with levels. It feels weird, a level 1 Panda so late into the game, but it actually makes a lot of sense in this match.
He's going for Breath of Fire first. I would love to see Drunken Haze first. I think it has bigger impact, especially on rifles.
I mean, he knows he's creeping level 2 though, regardless, so I mean, he's gonna get both. The Warden keeps the human army busy, and the Panda has this one camp down here that is gonna be level 2 for him. And perhaps Pendant of Energy, if he's lucky.
Needs some redo though on this Panda. Yep, now he sees it. Avatar still keeping tabs. How long is Romantic trapped in his base now? 3 minutes?
Yeah, this is not normally what Romantic games look like.
No.
Normally he's the guy who is on the aggressive. He's the guy dictating the tempo. He has a really good army now, actually. Like, this is a super strong army, to be fair.
But it doesn't...
And the Warden is playing it smart. She's just waiting for the move out, and then it's gonna go for the economy.
2-2 upgrades on the rifles. And with a good fight, he will get Devotion Aura as well, so it's not going to be easy. Of course, you have spell damage. With Fan! Oh, what a beautiful Fan.
High upkeep.
Oh, wow.
Colorful.
Oh,
82
wow.
supply. He knows all he has to do is hold this push.
Yeah. We're constantly on 2 bases. For, I don't know, 3 minutes as well. We have no Blizzard. It's still... Oh, another Fan. More damage. It's not that there's low mana on the priest, but there's only 3 priests remaining. This is not a full army in a fire. That's
And as passive as this game has been, he's got so much moon juice. He's got super well moon juice filled to the brim. He can rejuice up so many times over and over.
Last stand for for Romantic, I guess. How much gold is in the mines? 800 only. So he has to win the game now against 87 supply.
I love the wisp as well. Oh, is he gonna set up a flank with the wisp coming from the bottom, perhaps?
I was looking for it just half a minute ago if there's wisps here in the trees, but now he brings them in. It's gonna be so good. Like, he's dispelling so much, he's draining mana. This move, maybe not game winning, but definitely helpful.
All right, in we go. But Romantic's trying to pull him back into a narrower position. Blink forward, Fan of Knives. Panda can't really connect yet. Wisps are coming in. Not exactly with a flank, but still hitting good. Detonates perhaps against these casters. AoE, mana burn against the Sorks. Not quite coming in yet, but here we go. Big detonates right there. Blink Fan of Knives once again. Warden in the back. Dangerous position now for her, but she's got inventory still to keep her safe. She's getting storm bolted, but not enough damage to find the kill right away. Invul coming in. Slow protection.
In the bottom.
Healing.
Gets a Holy Light last second and survives for now. But also the Paladin is super low. His heroes are falling apart. Warden is kind of low as well. Needs the staff soon. Scroll protection used on Romantic side. 62. Man, this is so crazy. Level 3 on the Panda. He's gonna roast these heroes. He has so much mana. Colorful just moving forward and forward. Here comes the Fan of Knife. Here comes the Breath of Fire. Here comes the GG. And Colorful, you were calling it. Wins map number 1 against the favor that is Romantic.
I told you, dude.
I am very surprised.
You shouldn't be. It's the best Night Elf in China. And he's on the upswing again. Playing the Warden here very well. After a bit of a bumpy start in the early game. Romantic does something that normally doesn't happen to him. He misjudges the game. Normally, Romantic goes for these pushes where I myself, being the observer, is like, is that the best idea? Are you really that strong right now to push into his base? Are you sure about this, Romantic? And then he continues to push and win the game and makes me look like an idiot. That's normally the way it goes. But this time around, it wasn't the case. He wasn't quite strong enough yet. The Warden got the kills. He forced the TP back. And then the Warden gets to tier 3, gets the Bears, gets the MGs, gets level 6, gets map control, gets harassment possibilities. And suddenly everything changes. Right. So map 2 is going to be the human choice. And Concealed Hill. No surprise here. This has been a really popular human pick recently. It's all about the levels. Can the Night Elf creep well with Ancient of War? Can he support possibly a Warden here? Absolutely not. I have not once seen a Warden here. I don't know how it's supposed to work. Maybe Lawliot can show us one day how that is doable, but it hasn't been seen yet. Even if you play Demon Hunter, getting him on level 3 here is really tough.
Yeah.
You could do it with a Keeper, but, Keeper's good at creeping, but not at much else anymore in this matchup.
Yeah, since it's colorful, I definitely see a Demon Hunter here. A Keeper would be a big surprise. Trying to get him to level 3 as fast as possible, harass a little. We've seen colorful once or twice with Immolation, but I don't think this is the map for it. But we will see. Definitely a good map for Romantic. Would love to see a full-out best of 3. We've had 2 2-0s so far. Pretty one-sided 2-0s. So yeah, Romantic had a decent early game. Not the greatest. But then the harass of Colorful was just too much. She needs a better transition into the mid and late game. You can't allow Colorful that much time for a level 5 hero and Mountain Giants.
Yeah, it just seemed off with the timing. Like, if you just creep up MK, not even necessarily to level 3, but you creep up, go to 55, maybe 60 supply, and then push. That's a super scary human army. Get a heal scroll, maybe even 2, probably only 1. And then you're still going to be pushing before level 5 Warden. And she has such a tough time dealing with an army like that at that point in the game. Yeah. But Romantic must realize, okay, I kind of went for a silly push in that game. Now he's going to have a chance to review that and improve on that in map 2.
Thank you, Rasta321 for the 9-month resub. Bash MVP? Not really. And the Crestfallen with the 30-month. Hey, Saint my little lambs, approaching the 3rd year of sacrificing stuff to the Scourge. Thank you, man, for following us for such a long time. Also, greetings, Todd. How's Vegas? Is the luck still with you? The hand, the heart of the cards? Is it doing you favors? I hope so. So, map 2.
We have Colorful in the top right with the lead, as Neo was not expecting, but I, of course, in my infinite wisdom, was calling already. And
infinite wisdom
in the bottom left. So yeah, this is going to be a very different game. A Warden here would be greatly surprising. We have been casting a lot of games these last couple of months. And neither of us has ever seen a Warden here played against humans. Just too hard to make work. This map is honestly a nightmare for Night Elf to creep if you don't have a Keeper. And it most likely won't be a Keeper because of his massive downsides, his weakness. In the late game, Demon Hunter is expected. And with that, of course, comes a very different game. So Demon Hunter it is. AM first, obviously, by Romantic. This will mean Naga second, almost 100% for both these guys, actually. We do sometimes rarely see a Panda second, but Panda plus Demon on a map that's hard to creep is really, really greedy. So, yeah, this is probably going to be a pretty aggressive game once again from a level 2 AM from Romantic, I would assume.
Alrighty, let's see how this game unfolds and how aggressive Romantic is. Will he play a little bit of a Hawk style? Will he go into the Night Elf base again on the way to tier 2 to kill some Wisps and delay the Hunter's Hall and delay the Lores? Or will he focus on himself?
One thing that I really like from Nidos recently is come in with the Wisp Detonate against the first creep camp right away. The first creep camp is just so good to do that almost everyone goes for the Ogre Warrior plus Troll. It's just so rewarding. Easy to do, good experience, and claws, potentially. Wisp timing is absolutely perfect. If he detonates. There we go. Boom. And that gives more experience to the demon, who's already running across. I don't think he denied one of these. Oh, but the footy harass at the same time is making this a little bit more difficult.
Romantic lost the worker to the creeps. Now Mana Burn comes in. Circlet for him. Nice. He needs this trapper.
Oh, this is a big last hit.
Oh! Okay, Romantic got it.
This is actually a really big deal.
That's level 2 for him. And no, no evasion.
Yeah, that's this early Demon Hunter movement punished. If he stays home, he's gonna get this last hit. He's gonna get that level 2. Nice play. Very, very nicely done by Romantic right there. And this is the typical early gameplay by Human on Concealed. Get level 2, either with a move like that or with Militia, and then go for the Wisps. And now it's about juggling Wisps, Moonwell usage, and just basically defensive micro from the Night Elf to try to lose as little as possible.
But he can't save this Moonwell. No chance, really. Water Elemental duration is great. You don't want to sacrifice more Wisps to detonate. And yeah, juggling time it is. So far, no need for it. Demon Hunter is chasing away this Archmage. No second Water Elemental after the existing one. So Colorful again holding decently. Shadow Melt maybe. Not using it yet. Not using it yet. Oh, Moon Juice, actually enough.
More archers are coming out. We're gonna have 4 archers here pretty soon. Footies are starting to drop low. Shadow Melts. Here's one. Needs to go for another one.
Wow.
They're good. They're on point. Mana burns are there as well. No new water elemental.
Surround on the footman. Did you see? 3 unit and 3 surround. Still didn't get his level 2 though.
But he didn't lose many wisps either.
Nope.
I saw 1 detonate. We still have 6 or 7 on lumber. This is fine.
He got 0 experience from this push. Not a single kill. And the timing for the Hunch Soul is a little late, but it's okay. He's going for the Naga anyway.
Also going for the boots. The footies. Wait. What are they doing? I guess they're just hiding. A demon is trying to run down some footies over here, trying to heal up at the fountain.
Oh, with
it's actually going to be a meaningful kill. This will be level 2 for the demon. Oh, nice footy tonight. Oh, low damage roll. Unlucky. Oh, but the archer is now very exposed. It's going to be at least 1 falling. Looking more like 2. Oh, they're kind of running around in circles here. This is not exactly the best control. Should have been splitting them off away from the main. Until the Demon Hunter comes back, which now he does. Demon returns. No Wisp at the tavern means no Naga for a while. But a couple of Wisps dying is okay now, I believe. He already was able to harvest a lot of lumber. But especially the 2 archers dying, I feel like is a big deal. Naga comes in. Colorful wants to get some return kills.
I guess, yeah, Romantic's Naga is here as well. How much influence will Colorful's Naga have now? Footy is attacking her 4 at a time. She's very squishy at the beginning. Boots are still on the Demon Hunter. He's chasing the Archmage, but yeah, really not that easy to defend for Colorful here. Moon Juice is empty. I guess this one is still up. But still no lures. 6 minutes in.
Might have the time to set him up now. Mana burn, a little bit too late there perhaps. Demon Hunter has a tough time finding the connection on the damage. Oh, Naga dropping very low. She's gonna die. Second hero falls for Colorful. Only the level 1 hero, so she's gonna be back soon. And might be able to find the return kill with the Demon Hunter chasing the Naga on the other side. Oh, but the archers. Oh. These are valuable kills. There's no dust anymore though. He actually used both charges, so perhaps they can survive.
But Romantic is saving the Naga. Not losing the heroes. Not the Archmage at the right-hand side. Not the Naga on the left-hand side. Now priests are coming for healing. Demon Hunter, man, he needs some kills, but he's all by himself.
Yeah, that first priest is so valuable.
Yeah. Now time for the lures and tier 3 and the Naga revive.
Colorful may have to TP out of this to save these 2 archers.
He really doesn't want to.
He's trying to run them away, but it's not gonna happen.
Wow! Wow! I said, yeah, Romantic needs a little bit of a better transition into the mid and late game. He doesn't. He just finishes the game on pretty much 1 minute tier 2.
Yeah. Well done there with the pressure towards the main for Colorful. His Wisp saves were good, but his Archer micro really wasn't that good. He was always keeping them in one group and moving them all as one unit when he was supposed to split them up a little bit more. Also, his decision to go aggressive with Demon right away instead of securing level 2 came to cost him quite heavily.
Alright, we have new subs. Thank you very much. Reinstecke Fuchs for 5 months. Still making me smile, this nickname. And Tilted Up for the 2-month resub. Thank you guys. Best November ever, Inc. Hope you're gonna cover as much as possible. We always cover as much as possible, I think.
Yeah,
There's-
we're gonna be back tomorrow with more CC Master Cup and W3L.
Yeah. I have to leave you at 7, unfortunately.
Tomorrow, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Very sorry. I'm going to a concert. Who would have thought?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna see Pup for the 2nd time this year, and I'm really excited about it. You won't know them, but they kind of have hype around them at the moment,
Ah, I see.
which is rare for a rock band. And the first concert I saw was one of my top 2 concerts this year, so high hopes.
Well, perhaps Starshape's going to join me. We haven't had quite so much Night Elf wine in a while on this stream. Perhaps we're going to reinforce the Sentinel here a little bit.
Oh, speaking of Night Elves, 2 things. First, if you haven't seen the spells and attack animations of Night Elves that we found, I think it's still... We are the only channel worldwide showing you reforged Night Elf spells and animations. It's up on YouTube. ! Night Elf is the command for the bot. And there's a dedicated group of Night Elf players writing some guides and stuff. I think led by Kevin Schwem. So I think it should be up on Warcraft 3 info soon. Shout out to them. We absolutely need guides and people who write and do guides. Love your work. Keep it up. We need some more skilled Night Elf players.
Are you saying the Night Elf players we have aren't skilled?
No, I say we need more.
That kind of sounds like that, though.
It was
Early
kind of a
militia move
segue
out.
for you, but
Yeah, this game is starting off with a bang. If this militia manages to get the cancel on the Ancient of War, Colorful needs to pull a Wisp right away to distract. Oh, he's not even pulling them? Yes, he
No.
is. Okay. So, who has practiced this better? Wisp pull seems to be decent.
aggro
Peasant can
some
only do
peasant.
this so many times before he dies. It's still successful though, I guess. Alright, the Wisp, one last distraction. Does that keep the Ancient of War safe?
So
I believe it does.
This map will determine who's gonna join Lin, Focus, and Yumiko in the round of 8. We have no results from the other 4 games that are played at the same time. Happy, for example, is playing there. All the Wisps already heard, man. This is a very nice preparation for the tier 1.5 push to come that Romantic always plays, or oftentimes plays.
Also like how Colorful already is juggling them into the mine. Nice heads up play. So is he still gonna try the lightning shield? Looks like he is. Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Looking good. Hitting all 3 at the same time. He practiced that. He practiced that. No problem.
But don't praise him too early. There's still a chance for a deny.
Players' forces are under attack.
Ooh. Okay, second lightning shield doesn't do too much. He kills this one with the demon. The engine of war goes back to the forest and he gets full experience and a gloves of haste. That was a flawless lightning shield creep. Well done.
It's my boy right there. Shabu Taro! Thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Oh, look at this demon inventory. Whoa. He got the agility tome as well.
A player's forces are under
He's
attack.
mucho strong right now.
Can you do me a favor, Remo? Can you, like, for Christmas, sync an anime in Japanese, just with made-up words in the Japanese you just did?
You want me to sing?
Not sync, like making a dub for an anime or something. Just like 5 minutes of Remo Japanese.
Oh! Shabaturo! Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Okay, that's the only thing I want for Christmas.
A town is under siege.
The only thing I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, you sweetie! You're not getting it.
Did you see that on Reddit that Mariah Carey every Christmas season gets at least $400,000 for her?
From royalties, right?
Yeah, from royalties from what's the song called again?
All I want for Christmas is you, isn't that?
Is that her?
I
Yeah,
think so.
probably. Yeah, Christmas season is coming soon, guys. Get ready for all the Christmas songs and
Wow.
for Christmas markets. Oh yeah. Looking forward to that.
A player's forces are
Good Wisp Scout here again. Sees the AM creeping. Archers are coming in. Looking for some steals. Dima doesn't have the boots, so not that easy to find these kills. But good damage. Look at that attack speed. Look at that speed, yo. Gets one
good.
kill.
Archmage has good damage as well, and also armor and HP, so he should be safe by now.
He's got plenty of mana also. Is the demon just gonna follow him and Bernie McBurnface? I guess so.
Yeah, that is one Water Elemental left, but I guess the cooldown for mana burn is short enough, so you can burn him again. Boots on... Oh, only the Demon Hunter? That's a little problematic for Romantic.
Yeah. He's gonna lose a lot of HP over here, probably.
Yep.
Tier 2 arriving soon. Who's got the faster tech? This is the big deal in this matchup. It is the night of. But thankfully, 2 boots in the shop nowadays means the AM can go for his own pair. And it's going to be mostly safe with that. Unless there's going to be an archer block. They're kind of trying to line it up. Archers from the middle, but not fast enough.
That's the last Water Elemental for quite a long time, though. I guess
a player's forces are
the
under
signature Romantic move's not happening here on this map. With a push into the base. I mean, how? Good deny, though.
Yeah, with a demon hitting level 2 early with these items, it's much easier to deal with the footman flood towards the main. So perhaps for that reason, Romantic didn't attempt it. Here comes the Naga, going for the kobold in the middle, hoping not to get star-shaped bashed too much. And beefing up this demon even more. Another Tome of Agility, another Gloves of Haste, Neo! Look at this Gatling gun.
He is pretty fast with this. Fists of Fury. But he's doing it. He's going for the base.
Okay, again, intending to delay the lures, which
2 footmen.
is gonna be somewhat successful. But he's sacrificing these footies. Like,
are under attack.
this is a mission without return. These guys are not Marines. These will definitely be getting left behind. That's pretty heartless by Romantic, man. They have been serving him. Okay, one gets away, actually.
Run, footman, run! But more experience, thanks to the Water Elemental. Now it's time for lures. Naga already 1.6. Counter Naga on Romantic side. Thank you, Barabulkas, for the 3-month resub. Can he steal the Taskmaster? What?
I love how Nuhiro Masuda is coming in right away when it's about Japanese stuff and he's saying something, I don't know. Watashi wa Remo desu. Don't know what that means.
Probably something naughty.
Level 3 demon. Boom. with boots, with that inventory, he is the king of the playground right now.
Yeah, Remo, can you tell our uneducated Warcraft folks at the stream how important is a level 3 Demon Hunter?
Oh, it's so important, dude. It is such a big deal. Not only is it the super strong level 2 mana burn, which is so powerful in the mid game, it's also stats which work so well on a Demon Hunter. Look at this guy. Look at him. What's his attack speed, yo? This is looking like a custom game where we remove the max attack speed, where it's just going like shwoo, 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 shwoo. Shwoo, shwoo. Endless shwoos.
Endless shwoos. It's a little bit like Tenshin Han in Dragon Ball. I think he has a different name in English.
Was he the guy with the 3 eyes?
Yeah. Or Edmundo Honda in Street Fighter. Lots of fighting characters with fast attack speed, I guess.
Also, our favorite, Captain Falcon.
Indeed.
Dude, he plays so different in the Switch game, by the way. Not a big fan, I have to say.
Haven't played it yet. Oh, can he steal this somehow? No, Demon Hunter got it.
Oh!
Okay, pick the item. Boots of Kel'Thalas, of
Tome.
course.
Oh, Twitch chat, don't look. The tome is left.
But man, even more agility, even more attack speed, and damage on top.
Wait a minute. Orb of Venom. Give it to me, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that demon.
A player's forces
He needs
are
an
under
invul,
attack.
though, to be honest, so he has to give up one of these items.
And you can give the circle to the Naga or something, or the boots to the Naga. Something.
If he doesn't play invul here and he wants to go all the way Superman mode, this is pretty greedy. Okay, he gives it over. Colorful, too good to go for such a foolish error.
Level 3 and 2 for Romantic. Invul potion on both heroes. No tier 3, just rifle casters. 50 supply. He has illusion to scout this. Master training is about to be done for the Night Elf. And level 2 Fork Lightning. Thank you, Kai Katze. 40-month resub.
A player's forces
Colorful
are under
supply is
attack.
really low, actually. He only lost 1 archer in that creep jack, didn't he?
I think so. He invested a lot into tech, of course. And boots. Was there something else? The TP, the orb. That's all stuff that cost that Romantic didn't go for. Staff now as well.
0 dryads so far. He's got the staff so he can throw out a couple more burns. I like that.
A
Oh, the
player's
Naga, though,
forces
now
are under
far
attack.
away from the demon. More bears coming in. Master training is ready. Oh, the reju on the archer saves her, at least for a little bit. And the demon. Look how many burns he got out already. If he burns the Naga again, she's dry as well. The reju is so good on that demon. The spell comes in from the priest, but that's more mana drained. Another reju coming in. No dispel for this one because the mana is gone now.
Oh, and the Master Bears Romantic doesn't seem ready for this. There is an 8 supply advantage, but this Demon Hunter easily makes up for it, spreading the poison, almost 60 damage per swipe. But okay, Bear hurt, staffed out, Militia's coming, greeted by a Fork Lightning, easily zapped, mana burn on the Archmage, preventing more water elementals. So what can this human army do? Colorful is retreating to the Moonwills to heal up. There's plenty of mana available.
Demon not forced into the invul yet. That would have been a little bit annoying. He makes it back to the Moonwells. Right. Whew, that was close.
Gets another
Reju.
reju. As well.
Where's the single breaker? Normally we always see the single breaker against the reju, but
Coming?
Romantic perhaps forgot about it.
Yeah, not coming. Is he building it now? No, 51 supply. Echo-wise, that's not good. 3 gold per worker more for Colorful. The surprise seems like it's happening. Colorful now at 50 supply.
Oh, big
Almost
roar.
equal supply. And the roar, plus 26 on the demon.
Bears go forward, find the connection. The Dryad, even that one gets saved, but the staff with that, now on cooldown. A few more kills and his demon's level 4, by the way, which is going to be a big level up for him as well. AM in trouble! AM in trouble!
Wow. Is there some kills left? Man, that was big pickup potential in the upper half of this fight. So no invul potion to get all the units out, but man, does he need a region scroll? And he's not using one?
Does he have a shop? He doesn't have a shop.
Oh, he doesn't have a shop. Ouch, that hurts.
He's just skipping shop.
That's why
Skipping
he has no
shop,
breaker
skipping
as well.
breakers.
Yeah.
Is that the right idea? It saves you some gold. It saves you quite a bit of gold, to be fair. But
How are you?
mean-
Yeah, I don't know. And he's re-engaging with these riflemen.
Colorful's super rich, by the way. Almost 1,000 gold there for a moment. Goes for the safety TP. Clarity coming in as well. Wouldn't have minded seeing an invul. Anti-magic, I mean.
It's like Colorful's never getting upgrades. Like attack upgrades or something. 1-0 only for Romantic.
It's nighttime now, though, after this first push, so it's a bit of a sigh of relief for Colorful, realizing that he has all that regen now kicking in for his Moon Wells, also with Super Wells finishing very soon. What is the purpose of the single Dryad? Obviously dispel, but what does he want to dispel? Because there's very few things he can actually dispel. Is it just for
Slow.
Water Elemental?
Yeah, Water Elemental, or if there's no Water Elemental, slow. It's also for the double poison. Not bad.
Yeah. For the double slow can be really good. But of course will die very fast if in range of the rifles.
Gotta take care of the lady.
Always now. Dude, how many Regios have run full duration on this?
Yeah.
A lot.
Totally agree. But there's a lot of stuff in production. 2 Dryads here, so like a 10 supply advantage for Romantic. It feels like if this is not working, Colorful got the game.
Fog Lightning being traded on both sides. Roar reapplied on basically everything. The lacking front line is super noticeable. Level 4 on the Demon. We all know how big this level up is.
Demon
Even
is
the Wisp coming in now for the detonate. Demon is dropping low, but he has the staff and the invul to back him up. Oh, Wisp detonates. This could be massive. Hitting the caster backline. Big detonates, but some mana is still left. Demon dropping lower still. Has to be careful. But Naga out of mana for Romantic. Doesn't have a Fog Lightning anymore. Staff coming in last second again. Bear is saved. So is the Demon. He has juiced up again from the Moonwells and coming back in. Slow is still effective here on these bears. But the Dryad slowdown also coming in now on the other side. We have more Dryads being added in. Had more in the late game. Mana Bird against the AM again. Everything is dry. Everything is heard. Romantic against the ropes. Doesn't have heal scrolls anymore. Going for the Demon once again. But he is so damn tanky. Look at all these misses. He can't get the kill. But maybe the Naga. She's gonna die. Yes, it's Colorful who gets the hero kill. And gets the GG. And gets the 2-1.
Wow. Strong prediction, Remo. Actually, when you said that you're praising Colorful so highly, I was smirking a little like, okay, man, he's trying to hype up this game. Romantic's gonna smash. But no. Like, very solid defenses most of the time. Good comeback mechanisms here. Good control with multiple heroes. Game 2 was a smash by Romantic, granted, but that was on the human map. I might join you on the little Colorful hype train.
Right. I
Yeah.
told you. This guy, he's really good and showing us that it's not only the Warden who can keep him afloat in this matchup. Just solid play. Game 2 was a little bit sloppy. You have to play really clean on Concealed in the early game to not fall behind.
Yeah.
Slight mistakes there. But yeah, he gets the 2-1 here. And I mean, it is an upset. But I had a feeling. Sometimes you have that feeling. You know?
Yeah, it is. Colorful continuing to impress.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
So what's going to be our next game, by the way?
Good question. Maybe 120 is coming back. He was at the hospital earlier, but maybe he feels better already. Okay, Atmos confirmed it. We do get
nice.
120 versus Yumiko. Very nice to see that he's feeling better. Do we have any other results from the games off screen? Happy defeated Pink 2-0. We're gonna get Happy versus Focus tomorrow, guys. Jera Cup final rematch. Oh yeah! And yeah, we will try to get more information about this after a little break. 3 out of 4 games done at 4 p.m. There is Rust Brain Cup qualifier as well. A lengthy day of Warcraft, and we will continue with Human versus Undead, Yumiko versus 120. But before we catch a breath, time for you to check out the links in the stream description if you want to support us. You can sub, you can donate, you can buy merch, you can use our referral links, and yeah, all that stuff in the description. So check that one out. Also check out our developers interview we did at BlizzCon, and check out the Night Elf spells and attack animations on Warcraft 3 Reforged. We have videos, we cover it all. Back to Warcraft is there for you guys. Back in a bit.